There are very small habits that can really change your life if you're trying to get rid of diabetes. Diabetes right now is everywhere, and sometimes we get overwhelmed with how much diet we should be making or what we should be eating, but we tend to forget that there are very specific habits, simple habits that we can practice every single day that can really change the way we see diabetes or pre-diabetes or obesity or any insulin resistance situation that we might be facing. What are these habits? When should you be practicing them during the day? And how many of these habits can you do in order to see an effect on your specific body? This is what I'm going to reveal to you in today's video. Diabetes nowadays is everywhere, and we see it because our diets are obviously out of control. We're probably sitting around at a table or filming a video for 8 hours at a time. We're not having enough physical activity, and yes, our food is not healthy at all. We're eating a lot of junk food, we're eating a lot of oils, we're eating tons of food dyes and artificial ingredients, but there are small things that we can change in our life that can really make a difference. This is very important, but before I continue, please make sure to subscribe to this channel, because I've always been surprised at the amount of people that watch my videos but are not yet subscribed. Maybe a small notification button that you press with something I say later in this video or later down the road in another video could actually, with a small thing that changes the way you think or changes a habit you make, could save your life. Number 1, drinking enough water every single day. Not many people think of the importance of drinking water every day, especially in the morning before having your breakfast and after your breakfast or between meals at every point of the day. We have to remember that water is extremely important for your body to activate your metabolic rate. The water you drink is going to have to be tempered or have to be changed in temperature in order to adapt itself to your system. The water you're taking in is also going to enter your cells, and there's going to be an exchange, and all of this is going to require energy. If you're not taking in enough water, you're actually not activating your metabolic rate the way you need it. And just by drinking water in the morning, before your breakfast, or before going to bed, at certain times of the day when you are, let's say, with an empty stomach, you're going to see a real change because your body is actually needing to use more energy, activating your metabolic rate, changing the water in your cells, making sure you're peeing at certain times of the day, making sure you're cleansing your organs like your liver and everything else, because water is required by every single cell in the body. Now, if you need something natural that can help you improve your metabolic rate and at the same time help you reduce blood sugar naturally, look for Appleizer, Metaglucose, Dia Aid, and Neuromatrix from Fineland at FinelandVitamins.com. Number 2, stop eating before going to bed. We have to think of the body that it really is requiring you to eat in order to produce energy for your daily activities. But if you're eating at night, you're actually going to bed, going to sleep with a full belly. It's not going to be used to produce energy the way it should, because this is done during the day. You're not going to run, you're not going to be jumping or doing any physical activity on your bed, maybe. But the reality is that if you eat at night, you're actually accumulating more fat, accumulating sugar, accumulating all these oils and food and carbohydrates, and your body is keeping them because it's not going to use them. And this is something that we have to face. If we are eating meals late at night, you are going to be overweight. You're going to see more fat. You're going to see a fatty liver. You're going to see pre-diabetes, and you're going to see diabetes. So make sure to eliminate the foods you take at night. Don't eat after 6 p.m. This is extremely important. Not many people think of this as something groundbreaking for pre-diabetics, diabetics who have a condition like this. Remember, it's extremely helpful. Now, if you need something natural that will take away hunger, because that's another problem, anxiety of eating more constantly because you are probably going through a stressful situation in life, or you feel that your body needs some food because you're simply hungry. Well, take something like Garcinia from Fineland, Figurizer, that will help you burn fat. Don't take it at night, during the day. And take something that can actually calm your anxiety, like 5-HTP or melatonin at night before going to bed. Number 3, you need some physical activity, especially before you have your breakfast and after your last meal of the day. We have to think carefully of how our body works. Before we wake up, the body is producing cortisol. That cortisol is destined for you to get up, start walking, start maybe gathering around your food in order to cook a meal. Now, the problem is that nowadays we just practically just press a button and have that meal on our table. And this is something completely contrary to the actual biological functioning of our bodies. Before we have breakfast, we should have some physical activity. The cortisol we are producing, the body is producing because it knows that we have to have some type of physical activity in order to get to that breakfast we're going to have in the morning. And this is when you should be thinking of walking 15 minutes before you actually sit to the table and walk. This is going to activate your metabolic rate. It's going to activate your thyroid. It's going to activate your circulation, your heart, your entire digestive system, and is going to make you hungry for you to eat that breakfast. This is extremely important, and it has to be considered as something that needs to be practiced early during the day and after you have that job of yours, or you're sitting around every day before going to bed, some type of physical activity that will activate your metabolic rate in order for this to work. Remember, physical activity is extremely important and cannot be taken lightly, because if you don't have it, you will have some type of insulin resistance in the future. If you need something natural that can give you more energy for you to feel the way you need to in order to have that physical activity that you need, look for Energy, Metathyroid, look for Appleizer, and also GI Balance and the enzymes from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Number 4, you need lots of fiber and proteins and less carbs and sugar. We are seeing that keto diets are getting very popular, and this is specifically because you need more protein and fiber in your body in order to burn sugar and cholesterol, and you need less carbs, sugar, and fats in order to reverse diabetes or prediabetes. Fiber is going to trap all the fat, maybe not all, but most of the fat, most of the sugar that you're consuming, and is going to prevent you from absorbing it. This is going to help you in your digestive system. And protein is going to keep you full. It's going to keep you satisfied. It's not going to ask you for more sugar, more carbs, more food in order for you to see a reversal in that prediabetes or that insulin resistance that you are facing. This is extremely important, and it's a very small habit, something that you can change at home that changes the game completely. Remember, your digestive system is the first step of the absorption of any ingredient that you don't want, and the only way to have that not be the case is eating foods that are going to help you. If you need something natural for your digestive system, for the regeneration of your stomach, your intestines, and much more, look for Ulcer Aid, GI Balance, or maybe you need a parasite cleanse or a H. pylori cleanse. Look for Pylochase and Paraflush from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to share, and maybe this small or these small habits that you practice every day could actually save your life or the life of someone you love. God bless and take care.